a lot of people ask me, so Lou, do you think disclosure has occurred? And I think it has occurred, and I think it is still occurring. As I said before, I believe this is a process, it's not an event. I'm also asked, well, is this confirmation? Well, what does that mean? Because if you look at the word confirmation, that kind of gives the impression that there's some sort of underlying narrative to begin with that you're confirming. And I'm not sure we have that narrative yet. I think we need more data. I think we're in the process of building that narrative, and we do that through using the scientific method and collecting evidence and materials and doing the proper analysis on this in a way that can be peer reviewed and of course repeatable, right? That's what science is all about. So is this confirmation? In my opinion, and I'm going to caveat that it's only my opinion, and I don't like to give it very often, I don't think this is confirmation, because I don't think we have a narrative yet. And I'm very wary of going down any avenue where we have some preconceived notion of what something might or might not be already, until we have enough evidence to establish the facts. So December 16th, you all know better than I do what happened. The news got out, and everybody was talking about it. Science fiction becomes science fact. And so anybody who would look at you with some sort of maybe tilted smile or something like that and say, oh, you talk about UFOs? What does that mean? Well, we don't know what it means, but you should probably pay attention, because it is real. Now, what it is and how, what its intentions, all these other things, well, that's for smarter people than me to figure out. That's beyond me. But we have established the fact that they're real. And we have also established the fact that from a national security perspective, and we'll talk about this, I know some people are a little bit leery of the fact that I've always historically tied this to a national security threat, and we'll get to that. But you now have people at the highest levels of the United States government and international communities of their governments finally taking this serious, applying real resources, real talent, real expertise to look at this and finally figure out what this means. My time at the Pentagon, working with some fantastic human beings like Hal Puthoff and others, we approach this very much the same way. We approach this from a scientific perspective. We wanted to know what we could capture with empirical data, qualify it and quantify it, so that we could go ahead and take that data and try to figure out what it is we're dealing with. Am I a spy for the CIA trying to fool people and do soft disclosure? As I've said before, look, at the end of the day, I'll tell you no, but it doesn't really matter because people are going to believe what they believe. At the end of the day, who cares? Because we're getting what we wanted. You're getting the information that was so squirreled away in these little secret hidden compartments, it's now coming to light. You're now realizing we were looking at aircraft 40 years in the future. Because if you look at 40 years ago in the past, what did we have? We had F-16s, we had F-14 Tomcats, we had F-4s. What do we have today? We have F-18s, we have F-16s, we have F-22s, we have F-117s, but they're still jets. When you look at the DIA studies, I think it's very evident what we were looking at.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.